Turn my headphones up. All right. It's 8:15 with the Trap Queen. 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 You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to the Trap. It's Pretty Girl Left Trap content. And we are gathered here today to discuss who I believe is one of the most complex and versatile characters in the Power universe. Okay, if you may disagree, I understand. If you agree, welcome into my brain. Okay. Before we get into things, okay, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Please also, let's have fun in the chat. Be respectful, okay? And if you're watching replay, let's be respectful in the comments and let's discuss. And share me if you think, you know some people that may enjoy my content as well, all right? Let's see who is up in here, okay? We got Kara K, what's up? Ronald Cameron, Daria, DeMarcus, what's up? What's up, King of New Jersey, BTV TV, Mr. Eastwick. Okay, how are you doing? What's up, Brillo and Blazing Saddles? Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, Renee Hicks, how are y'all doing? I hope you guys are all here to discuss. Let's have fun. Hey, Jeremiah, what's up? I just want to preface this live. We all know this is a show, a fictional character. So let's have fun. It's not supposed to be stressful. But yeah, we just want to just share our thoughts and go from there. Okay, we disagree, and that's cool. We may agree. That's awesome. All right. Hey, Carlithia View, how are you? Thank you for coming through. So y'all, this is going to be a very loose show. Okay. If you guys aren't aware, Brillo, the Big Review, if you don't know him, you are crazy. Okay, you need to subscribe to his channel if you're not subscribed. But he and I had a healthy, fun, interesting debate about Effie versus Brayden. Okay, and who was best in terms of the character. We had a lot of fun. We both made some points. I felt like my points were a little more valid. Holla at me, in the comments, Brillo, if you disagree. I mean, Brillo himself admitted defeat. You can't get no better than that. I'm just saying. All right. But in the debate, as we would do in court, we had to come with our best foot forward and defend our character. So that's what I did. This is a little more of a realistic view of the character. We're just going to discuss her. All right. Yes. Hey, Tamika. Thank you for coming through. Brillo, you weren't lying. You weren't lying. You were speaking from your heart. Okay. You were speaking from your heart. You cannot believe you really won. I mean, if you're trying to make you feel good, you don't have to, because I'm that girl when it comes to debating you. Okay. Because we could do a round two. We could do a rematch. Come on. What's up? Hey, Bianca M. Yes. Effie better than Brayden. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy Brayden as well. I don't dislike Brayden. Like, that was not the case. We just had to defend the character that we were doing. We were doing the verses, not the good verses, not SWV versus Escape. Even though that was fire, it's just, a different type of verse. It was more of a court session for me. Okay. But anywho, now we're going to get into that. Okay. So let's just start off. Thank you, King of New Jersey, for setting off my first point. Okay. So we said Effie is a snake. And I've heard that, of course, 11 times. All right. We're going to talk about that. Ronald Cameron, you said I scored it a draw. The viewers were the real winners. I'm glad you guys were thoroughly entertained. King, you said Effie definitely and a person to keep your eyes on. Yes, but we have to realize everybody in power is like that. And I kind of want to discuss like why we put so much of a closer eye on Effie than anybody else, because everybody else in the show be doing crazy-ish, okay? And I feel like Effie just get a lot of the heat, and I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? DeMarcus, you said it was definitely a mistrial. Yes, it was a mistrial. But yeah, so let's talk about the first wrongdoing that Effie did in the show that people felt the way about. Her snitching on Tariq at Choate. I feel like that is probably the number one, or at least top two thing that people feel a way about her besides the Lauren issue. Okay, so let's kind of talk about the whole Choate situation. What's up? Hey, Rainy J. Hey, Renee Hicks. Let's see here. Little Orphan Annie is just looking out for herself and doesn't trust anyone. DTA, don't trust anyone. Yes, I definitely agree with that. And that goes for everybody on the show. But I don't understand. Hey, Jay Tucker. I don't understand why people think everybody else is exempt from the heat that Effie gets. So let's break down Choate, and I discuss a lot of these points in the debate as well. So let's take it there. Let's say they're both at this point 15, 16 years old, selling drugs on campus, a predominantly white institution. Okay. Now, Effie pointed out, and I rewatched both seasons, mind you, a week and a half ago. So this is all fresh. Okay. And I have notes and documentation and timestamps as well. Okay. Because I am thorough with my research. Okay. So there were 5 students on campus at this, 5 African-American students on campus at this time, including Tariq and Effie. Now, Tariq, at this point, he was pretty much a Braden. He did not need to sell drugs. He was selling drugs out of defiance and neglect, okay? If you guys can agree with me, please, put an emoji or something in the chat if you agree that Tariq did not need to sell drugs when he was at Choate. He was just following behind Kanan because he felt neglected by Ghost. All right? Let's put that out there. He was privileged, and as we see from episode 304 of book 2, where he fell in that classroom experiment, okay? He was very much privileged at that point, okay? And he decided to enlist Effie and Braden in his drug organization at Choate, okay? And this Braden was definitely a lot more reckless and green at this point. 16, 15-year-old Braden his mouth was huge. He was discreet, was definitely not his middle name. He just wanted to do ish for shits and giggles, low key. Okay. So Braden was not really the best person to sell drugs with. Okay. So Effie decided to join the team. She decided to go to death row. Okay, cool. Now she befriended Tariq. Yes. They began to work together. They were intimate, all these good things. And then at the end of the day, she ended up telling the authorities on him, and he got kicked out of Choate. Okay. Now, not saying it wasn't wrong. I'm just going to say it's a part of the game, which is also part of the lyric and also beloved Raising Kanan. Okay. Now, from Effie's point of view, she had no true history or no necessarily true loyalty to Tariq. He did not know how to keep Braden's mouth shut. Braden was making the block hot. And Effie was similar to Diana in a sense that she did not have money for books. So she cannot afford for that drug organization to mess up and blow up her spots. So she decided to take out what she saw as the competition. It's a part of the game. Now, would I have loved that to happen to Tariq or anybody? I don't know. But let's keep in mind as well that Tariq has done the most foul-ish at this point. Okay, he just sat there and watched Raina fall flat and become a snow angel per Ray Ray. Okay, Tariq didn't stand up and say, hey, looky here, distraction. No, he sat there, watched sister got killed. Tariq created a lot of havoc. Okay, I hated Tariq at this point. So I felt bad, but I was like, But look at today. We love Tariq St. Patrick. So how can we go from hating Tariq at this point and being pro Tariq now, but still holding on to what Effie did during that same time frame? It's like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I grew up in an environment where everybody is guilty till proven innocent, okay? That's just the Harlem in me, and I'm sure wherever you guys are from, you guys were, taught similar things. So I always got my eye on Effie and anyone in this show, because you know what? It is power. But at the end of the day, I feel like she's getting a little too much heat from what she did at that point. At a time, she had no true loyalty to Tariq, and he was being reckless with his organization, just how like Monet got GTG, whatever, out the game, the guaps, because it was on social media, dancing all up in the videos, doing too much. Being discreet is a pivotal piece of running a drug organization. What happened to Frank Lucas when he came out with the long fur? What happened to Frank Lucas? He just wanted some people to fight each other. He just wanted to just be discreet. Oh no. He had to put on the fur. So at the end of the day, I feel like enough time has passed, not necessarily forgetting what she did. It's just like, okay, enough time and enough things has passed to where I feel like, yes, we can keep that in our back pocket. Yes, she done snitched on Tariq at a point in time where, it kind of affected him. But hey, look where he landed. If he didn't get kicked out of Choate, he would not have landed in Stansfield, thereby meeting the Tejadas, thereby being in the position to hire Davis for Tasha's defense. So is she a blessing in disguise? I don't know. I don't know. But in terms of the Choate situation, I feel like at this point we need to let bygones be bygones. And keep in mind, episode 101 of Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq needed drugs to sell because he needed bread. And who did he call? Whose phone went ring-a-ding-a-ding, a ding-a-ding-a-ding? Effie Morales, because she had that work. And Tariq went to pick up that work and told her, I'm not paying you for these pills. Call it even. Did Effie cry? Did she bitch and moan? No, she took it like a G. She was like, all right, cool, I got you. So I feel like at that point, not saying it's even, but the slack need to be cut just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? Let me see what y'all talking about before we move on to the next thing, okay? Let's see here. Ronald Cameron, you said Alex Lepre, Effie, said this on Twitter. You guys promised me whatever happens the second half of the season, you're going to stick beside me. She going backdoor Tariq again. DeMarcus said Braden had a crush on Effie at Choate. Exactly. And keep in mind, Braden and Effie knew each other 3 years before Tariq came into the picture. So we kind of have a longer relationship in terms of Effie and Braden. So keep that in mind too. Let's see here. Bianca Ames said love is a strong word. I'm not sure when I use love, but it is a strong word though. Burley said we just think she will cross him. That's all PG. And that's the thing. Why don't y'all think that about everybody? Or do y'all? And y'all just making it y'all just illustrating it more now with Effie. Let me know. Do y'all feel Kane is going to backdoor Tariq again? Are y'all truly 100% confident in that? Because I feel like y'all need to keep that same energy when it comes to every other character in the show. Because everybody is selfish. Everybody is out for their own. Everybody has their own agenda and goals at the end of the day. But I don't understand why, when it comes to Effie, she gets so much heat for what she did 11 years ago. I'm just saying, I don't understand. I don't understand. Hey, Shawnee 12, you said I still don't like to read. The writers, they be writing. They done did a mind control. They got mind control over Debo. They got mind control of me. Because they sure got me pro Tariq now after I done hated his behind. And that is hard to do. DeMarcus, you said Effie is envious of Tariq's status. Can you please provide facts or timestamps or examples, please, sir? Just want to discuss that. That's all. And not because of this particular statement, but there's a lot of statements being thrown out, but no true examples. So that's, I kind of need to know. I kind of need to know, because if we're going to make statements, I need evidence. This is low key, I would say, a parole hearing. Not court per se. This is a parole hearing. And if anybody has been in prison, I ain't trying to trigger nobody up in here. You ain't going back to single records or nothing. I'm just saying that we're going to act as if this is a parole hearing, okay? Hey, Kara K, you said, I hate to say it, but I think Effie is going to end up getting caught with the feds and will not have a choice but to become a CI. I hope not, but we shall see. Yes, exactly. We shall see. We don't know. And I'm not saying she will never get caught up. I'm not saying that she would never cross Tariq again. I don't feel that she's not, but it's a show. Everybody is out for self. So we just gonna have to see. But I just need you guys and the people that hate Heffy or, not feeling her, just to understand we can't always base our opinions on what they may do. Because everybody may do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do a little better. The Marquis said Effie is the female version of Kane. Oh, I think that's pretty strong. Rainy J said facts, me either. Rainy J, you say yep, and that's why it's easier for keep her secret for now. King of NJ, you said Frank is a rat like most of them Southern Negroes. Can you not? Oh gosh, I cannot. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the whole Choate situation. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And we're just gonna move on to the next thing on the docket. What's up, Moochie? Thank you for coming through. Moochie will be going live around 9-ish to discuss snowfall and some theories. I will be a part of that as well. So please check us out on her channel later on this evening. Okay, so let's talk about the Lauren situation. All right, so these are the facts. Okay, I don't know. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and bring the timestamp here. So actually, I don't have the timestamp, but I have the episode. Episode 208. Tariq tells Effie in the dorm room, "Don't tell Brayden, but Lauren, she caught me on the wire." Okay, let's start here. Okay, so let's talk about this case. Okay, so the case that Tariq eventually got caught up in, it's a double murder. Okay, Officer Ramirez and Jabari Reynolds. Okay, so the wire that he is referring to is, well, there's two wire situations. Okay, so there's a wire situation where Lauren went into Tariq's room looking for Tariq, but Kane and Brayden was in there. Okay, so Brayden was referenced as Lorenzo. Of course, Lauren kind of green, so it was okay to kind of tell her, the government name. We can't let her know the street name. All right. So that kind of, helped the investigators started, build up some evidence. And then eventually she got some more information on the wire, because at that point we needed to prove that Tariq had a motive to kill Jabari. And the motive they were trying to say Tariq had is that because he had prior knowledge of the novel that Jabari was going to write about Tariq and exposing Tariq. So we needed to prove that Tariq knew about the novel. Now, Carrie, she coerced Lauren and pretty much also tricked her and manipulated her to think that Brayden was the subject of the investigation. Okay, so Tariq ended up stating that Jabari's novel was not about anybody white, that it was about a Black person. And he knows for sure he was low-key 99% sure, a Maury Povich percentage, that Brayden was not the subject of this novel. Thereby, if you that percentage, when the lady be on the screen looking at her baby nose, and she says that Ray is 1,000% Pookie's daddy, that's how sure Tariq was. 2,000 Maury Povich percentages that Jabari's novel was not about Brayden. Low-key kind of showing like I know about this novel. 1, 2, I know I kind of look like the guilty party. So that pretty much illustrated to, the feds, they can kind of look at Tariq, okay? And then we also have the situation where frame happened where Kane put the badge and everything in Tariq's room. So Lauren now is the link, okay? If she were to be put on stand, she would be the one to tie everything together, okay? So at this point, now Effie knows, and she tells Tariq, hey, Malibu Barbie gotta go. Tariq was like, no, I'm not really feeling that. I'm not feeling that. We got to find another way. So his way eventually becomes telling her to run. Before then, of course, because he was hesitant at the time, so Effie goes to Kane. Kane thereby goes to Brayden. And Brayden thereby goes to Effie to get some advice. And then eventually enlists Effie to assist or take over, if you will, of disposing of Lauren. Now, in this most recent episode, Lauren has revealed she did this out of selfish reasons, but everyone benefited. Now, I'm not necessarily too upset. She said that she was, doing it for selfish reasons because everyone on this show is selfish. It is power. This is what we do. We was introduced to James St. Patrick. He was a complicated man. No, not Shaft. James St. Patrick. Amongst a million 11 characters that are selfish and do things. They murder, they kill, they lie, they cheat, they bust it wide open, they drop it like it's hot. They do everything for selfish reasons. But this unique situation about her selfish reason, it was a little multitasking about, because it also thereby saving Kane, Brayden, and Tariq temporarily, because we know it wasn't executed fully, from being convicted at the time. That was the resolution. So people are upset about that. Now, you can feel however you want to. Death and murder, of course, that's all wrong. Well, this is a show, this is power, and this is how it goes. Yeah, maybe it won't be as bad that she didn't fully execute it, but now Lauren that has no problem speaking of Effie out of her mouth. Am I mad at Lauren for that? No. Because if you try to kill me, I'm speaking all the things. Because I'm green and I'm not about that life. Let's see what y'all talking about. DeMarcus, you said Effie will take out her competition to get what she wants by any means necessary. And I just want to point out that it's correct. And that's how Tariq and Brayden got out the trainer, because he was the competition. This happens all the time. I can bring 11 examples, but that is one of the most recent examples I can pull out of my hat to make it relevant. And I'm going to move on with your comment. You said she got Tariq kick out of Choate. Yes, but that land him in Stansfield. Thereby, the Tejadas assisted him with getting money for Tasha's defense. Okay. And you also said she told Diana not to deal with Tariq, and she took out Lauren to be with Tariq. Yes. Now, people can look at the Diana situation differently. Now, when Diana popped up on Effie like she was Tupac and Juice in the stairwell, being very non-threatening, she kept it real. They had a very adult conversation. And she was pretty much telling her, like, girl, like, Tariq at your speed, like, you over here doing the speed limit. Me and Reek, we good. We doing 80 on 95. You over here still in the slow lane, like you got your driver's permit. You ain't really ready for Tariq. And Diana, really, she's not saying she need to be with Snitch Bay, Google Bay. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's her speed, but Diana ain't really a right match. But was Tariq the best person to make that call? I mean, was Effie the best person to make that call to Diana, knowing that, you know, she still had feelings for Tariq? I don't know if Effie realized she was going to be with Tariq later on, but hey, chicks manipulate other chicks every day, B. It was up to Diana to take the bait or not. So, I don't know. I don't know. Jacoby, you said she was better off shooting Lauren, and I may be biased because Tariq my favorite character, but I just don't see no difference between Effie and Diana. Lauren as well, but she wasn't even in it. Yeah. And mind you, when I did my rewatch, the first scene where Effie and Lauren was in Tariq's room when they first was all in the room together, like, your girl Lauren was playing Effie to the left, like, you know, she was real reckless with the mouth. Okay, not saying that excuses or that's cause for Effie to kill her, but just keep in mind, Lauren was about that mouth as well. We know she ain't about that life, but she was about that mouth. Okay. But that was probably the most, you know, reckless thing Lauren has ever done. We know she one of them good girls. Okay. Hey, Miss Levon 34, how are you? You said, I don't hate Effie. I just don't trust her sneaky ass. And I bring this question to you. Can you name me at least 3 things sneaky she's done? And if you can, I'm sure you can name at least 3 sneaky things every other character has done as well. That's what I'm just saying. Yes, Effie has done some things that'll make you question her. That's not my argument. My argument is, why does she get more hate than everybody else on the show? And that's the only thing. And maybe argument is not the best word. That's a little too negative. Hey, Jacoby, you said Diana would tell Tariq the truth about everything. Effie was questioning her being Tariq's girl. No. That's not true. Diana lied to Tariq plenty of times. I can't recall the exact episode and timestamp, but Diana specifically, this is one instance, just one. Actually, I can name a couple. One, she was on the stairs in her house and she told Tariq that Monet was very mad at him about, it was a situation about some stolen work or what have you. And she was lying because it was question. This is when Dante came in the picture, and Monet, she was kind of acting out of character, and everybody was like, what's going on? She over here baking cakes like Betty Crocker. Like, Drew and Diana was looking at her real suspect, like, what's going on to her? Like, what's gotten into her? And so she was actually very cool when she heard about the news, but Diana lied to Tariq. So this is what Monet has been training Diana to do, is to be a good liar and being a good manipulator and to use her womanly wiles. Also, Diana did use her, you know, ways to, you know, steal Tariq's drugs and get the barcode, the master code off his phone to steal his drugs back for Papi. So Diana is a liar. Don't get it twisted. Diana is a liar. She is trained by Monet Tejada, okay? Lions Den, AK Trey X, you said Lauren is about to tell Tariq everything that Effie did to her. That's plausible. Hey, Sheepus, how are you? How are you? Jay Tuck, you said, I knew it was coming for Lauren. She was doing too much. Let's not forget she was a snitch. Brillo, you said we picked the character we like and dislike. That is very much true. But I could also be objective and fair as well. Jay Tuck, you said, I just hope Effie don't tell Tariq why she got locked up. Lord, you said we don't like her, LOL. See, are you talking about Effie? Because Brillo, an hour ago you said you like. See, that's why we can't debate no more, because you be switching up. We can't do the switch up. We can't do the switch. I thought you was real. Jacoby said she did steal the gun. Yes, his gun is gone. That's what I'm saying, Diana. Everybody do all this dirt, but I don't understand. It's because Effie, this woman, before your very eyes. Is so good at what she does. She is so unique and versatile. I'm gonna just put it out there. Not saying she's in terms of her history and what she's done in terms of like bodies and accolades, but other than Ghost, and maybe there's more other people, but she's giving me a little Ghost in terms of the switch up. You know, Ghost, he could put on a suit, he could put on a hoodie. We see Diana in a schoolgirl uniform. She could be around the way girl. She could be bougie girl. She could be hood girl. She could be student. Like, she is very versatile and just complex and mysterious. I think that's, of course, put in there for a reason and a purpose. She's meant to be mysterious, and eventually we're pulling back the layers, knowing more and more about her. So I'm appreciative of that. It's definitely a slow burn with Effie, and I feel like we're going to get more and more character development out of her. Jay Tuck, you said Diana took her family work back. Remember exactly. Let's see here. What are y'all talking about? Jay Tucker, we still don't know who Effie's parents are. That's facts. I feel like we're gonna get in. DeMarcus, if you're in here, DeMarcus mentioned that Effie mentioned in season 5 that her mom is an alcoholic. Of course, I remember her brother dying, I believe, of violence, and I don't think she mentioned anything about her dad. Hey, Tamika White, what's up? Yeah, she's a chameleon, Rainy J. Facts. Okay. Hey, Miss K. Hey, boo. You said I never liked Effie, but there are 30 people in the building. Let's get them likes. So yes, they can just put a support. Boo. Okay. Yes, character development. PG is Effie's. I'll take that. She fired to me. She is fired to me. I mean, Effie, she just so fired. She's smart as hell. She knows the hood and the drug game. She got it on lock. She's very charismatic. You said she's a chameleonaire. This girl codes, okay? She knows how to code. She knows electrical work. She knows technical work. She over there teaching Tariq about what to do with his life after his inheritance or how to build things. She's over there telling Diana and teaching her how to multitask, how to sell work and being a student. I mean, yeah, that's technically wrong, but you still teaching the girl how to multitask. She's over there doing the things. I mean, Effie is just that girl. She's independent. You see, she's an enforcer. She over there telling Tiny how much work to put in the coffee cups while she over there running the Carter. She running the Carter and doing homework. Come on, man. Y'all playing around with Effie. Always observant. How many times she asked Kane, can you trust those Jamaican Ave boys? What about those Jamaican Ave? So we got to peep out those Jamaican Ave boys because I don't really trust them like that. So we going to have to see. We going to have to see. She could work well. She's independent. She could work in a group. Like, her resume is fire. Dislike her or not. You got to be honest about that. I'm just saying. Brother, you said that's what it is. That's tore down little sister. I'm sorry. I can't get past the grammatical errors, Brillo. Get that together, please, sir. You know, I gotta pick on you. I gotta pick on you. Look at Effie moving dolos from state to state. Cooking up, chopping up, cutting coke. This girl's day is just as busy as Tariq and James St. Patrick, if you ask me. Name a busier person in Power Book 2. Let me know. I'll wait. Now I'll drink my drink. Let me know. Let me give you a little commercial while I drink.
It's Pretty Girl Love Trap content. You are listening to the soothing sounds of Pretty Girl Love Trap content. And the trappiest content you, yes, I said you, can listen to.
Y'all gave me any information yet? Huh? I don't know why. I'm giving real Carisha. Oh my God. Why did I just think about BMF? Meech, where's my husband? Sorry, y'all. I told y'all it's going to be randomly embedded in my brain. Ty, did you forget the elevator code? You drunk? Sorry if y'all don't watch BMF. Well, that's the single most hilarious scene to me. Oh my God. Ty, you drunk? You forgot the elevator code. Sorry, I added a lip pop for dramatic effects. Hey, Miss K said, I ain't mad at the independence though. Oh gosh. DeMarcus, you said Effie too emotional. She downed out Tariq to Brayden when she thought Tariq stood her up with Tariq fighting bars. Yeah, she was emotional. I would give her that. I mean, I probably would be too. You done told me after I done gave you the good, I done threw that thing in a circle in the twin bed dorm room. And from her point of view, Tariq used her and threw it to the left. Even though that wasn't the case, he was low-key trying to, protect her and save her. But that wouldn't have happened if Tariq was honest with Brayden. Let's take some accountability here, people. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Jay Tucker, you said I was about to ask who put in more work than Effie. I'll wait. Hey, Shawnee. She's still a snake, okay, as well as everybody else on the show. Who is not a snake? The only person that has a clean slate with me. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say yes, but she over there wasting the bacon in Big Mama house. I can't let that go, baby. Yes, get that together. That's one thing we're not gonna. Baking ain't cheap. We not gonna be over here wasting the bacon. And I'm glad she did it before we start messing with the eggs, because the eggs is too damn high. But other than that, yes, it's okay with me. She gets a clean slate. Or Vanessa. No, it was Olivia. Olivia's her new name. I can't wait to find out how that phone Tariq gave her is going to come into play. And I just hope she got her a little flip phone charger, Lord, because Tariq need to get a hold of her. She need to get a hold of Tariq when Ish go down. Brillo, you said tell your sister not to break my grant. I can't tell her that. Play on, player. You do what you do. I don't be in people's business like that. What you gotta do? You could do what you want, Effie. I don't promote, breaking people's heart, but your grandson has done a lot. He was smashing all the things. Okay, all the milkshakes was coming over to the yard. DeMarcus said, so if Effie get mad, she would snitch on Tariq. Renee Hicks, you said Moochie waiting on the thoughts of the hammer. DeMarcus, you said Kane moving weight and guns. Child, we gonna see how that happens. Hey AG, what's up? Brilly said she gonna get stepped on if she do. Who are you promoting violence against women, Brillo? Can you clarify that, please, sir? We don't want to have that on record, sir. We're not gonna do that. Let's see here. Any other things about Effie that we want to discuss before we get out of here? I had some other points. But I brought the two top reasons why people dislike Effie. So if you have anything you want me to bring up, speak now or forever hold your peace. I didn't want to be up in here too long. Let's see here. Lions Den, you said, will Effie, you asking, will Effie cheat on Tariq with Kane? I don't know. We're going to have to see how that plays out. I feel like Kane is going to play the friend role for now. We can't truly trust Kane to keep anything to himself. I truly think he's either falling in love or in love with Effie at this point. So I feel like if the situation presents itself, Kane will divulge that information. But I feel like he's going to hold on to it as long as he can, or until he really feel like he needs to do so. But I feel like he will hold her down for now. Kane a tricky one. We got to watch Kane. He a little different. But I feel like, honestly, after Papi Chulo dies, he's gonna change. I feel like it's gonna change him. He's gonna evolve a little more. And I feel like it may be a key to his loyalty to Effie. But I think he sees a lot of Effie, a lot of Monet in Effie. I think that's part of it. Even though Effie, she's fire. She's a chameleon, so she does it all. Briley said, yes, I am. I'm a feminist. I believe in equality. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. AG said Effie is a mysterious and about self first. Yes. Most people on Power is about self first. That is consistent with the show. If you have an example of who is not about self first, let me know. Just want to know your thoughts. I love chatting with y'all, for real, for real. Jay Tucker, you said, I love Effie. I don't care, LOL. When she turned into that rat, forget it. You said, forget about it. Forget about it. Shoni says, Sax put more work in being everybody. Saxophone is probably the only thing that is beating Effie right now, because that phone got all the things, okay? I just hope he called that number that he took a picture of, because your girl Lauren over there is hungry. Please bring a slice of pizza or something, because that's all he low-key got to do. If he call that phone, this Effie, I mean, not Effie, Lauren, and he hear that stomach growling, and she like, bruh, meet me in the back. I don't know where I'm at. I'm by the lake somewhere. Sax is going to figure out where the hell her Jenny's family house is, okay? And Lauren going to be like, bruh, go ahead and do me a favor. Either DoorDash this food or come holler at the player, okay? Holler at the player, because this spam ain't it. The spam ain't it. Effie knows I keep talking about Effie. Jenny knows she was damn wrong about this spam situation. I don't care what nobody's saying. I told y'all weeks ago, that's why Lauren was tight. She had no lemon pepper, no sazon. Okay? No seasoning salt, nothing. She had nothing in that cabinet. And that's why Lauren was cranky. Now, if you got me cooped up in the house, at least give me some TV or some internet or some food. If I can't get all three, give me an option. What you're not going to do is have me hungry in that big ass house. Lauren is a woman of privilege, okay? She need her crab cakes. Stop playing with her. Sorry, got me all passionate, upset, y'all. AG says Sax and Lauren will meet. He would tell her the truth that Tariq was not involved in the plot or to murder. Yes. And mind you, Sax peeped Lauren in Jenny's office last season. So Sax is an investigator. He's going to remember Lauren's, voice. Even though if Lauren decides not to divulge and, say her name, he's going to probably put two and two together. Like, I done heard that voice. I done heard that voice over there, snitching over there. That's Lauren. That's Lauren. Yes, Moochie, what's up? Please hit the like button, y'all. Matthew Wilson, what's up? He said Jenny don't even look like she eats that spam. And I'm saying, like, where they even come from? Y'all got that from the church? Like, what? Who over there buying spam? I'm sorry. I done had a Vienna sausage, okay? But I don't know if I've been to spam level. I done had government cheese inside of mac and cheese, okay? I grew up poor when I didn't realize, okay? I had the sugar water, okay? I done had the syrup sandwich. I done had rice with everything, okay? I done had rice with rice and butter, rice and hot sauce, rice with everything. So I understand. But that spam, that ain't it, bruh. AG said Chinese Rico case will blow up and she will be exposed. Exactly. Her days are numbered, okay? Jacoby said once Tariq finds her and somehow finds a way to tell Lauren he didn't have nothing to do with the whole murder attempt, they might get back together. Toxic love, not the Whitney and Bobby child, not the toxic love. Now, I do also want to point out, and I, discussed this before, if you look back at the whole scene with Lauren, Effie, and Braden, when he handed Lauren, off to Effie, he excluded Tariq. They both, Effie and Braden, excluded Tariq because Lauren asked, hey, does Tariq have something to do with this? And while Braden was shakily holding the gun, he was like, this has nothing to do with Tariq. And then when Lauren asked Effie, hey, I won't say anything. I know how to keep a secret. You can trust me. You guys, you and, Tariq can trust me. Effie stated, hey, me and that boy trust different, therefore excluding Tariq as well. So I'm hoping that, she still may see Tariq as being, excluded out this whole situation. But we gonna have to see. Jay Tucker. Yeah, sugar water. Come on. Ain't nothing but Kool-Aid without the Kool-Aid. Y'all ain't never had Kool-Aid without the Kool-Aid. Am I tripping? Renee, you said you could afford syrup. Yeah, that's one thing. We had that syrup on deck. I'm just saying. Jenny only eats rice cakes. She always eating over there with Saks. That's all her Saks too, is be at the bar or at a restaurant. Jenny over there eating real good, but not never ever thought to bring a doggy bag home to Lauren. Jenny ain't ish, okay? Jenny could, for all I care at this point, because you got this poor little rich privileged girl who is going through a very traumatic and stressful situation, and you got her hungry. That ish ain't right. A couple more minutes, guys. You said Lions that will Tariq leave the country to escape the RICO case? Ugh, I think it's too early for him to leave the country. They look like, they are going to be in Italy this next episode, which is going to be fire. I'm like, oh, the budget is up. So y'all mean y'all left money available outside the wardrobe to go to Italy? Do y'all realize, I don't know, I'm a fashion girl, so I love clothes. I don't know if y'all notice, I know some of y'all do, how much drip these people be having on. Like, it's ridiculous. Tariq will have $15,000 on him at any given moment. And the only thing I don't like, I know this is petty, y'all, I love the drip. But sometimes I feel like it's inconsistent with the storyline, because here we have Tariq with $15,000 to $20,000 in clothes on, but over here skimming, trying to find money, scratching and surviving good times half the time, trying to find money for cases and shit. I'm like, well, if you stop goddamn shopping, you'll be able to afford something to read. But now he balling. He got him a core. Okay, he got him a core. So we gonna see. Do y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think this new whip, this new Porsche Tariq guy is going to catch him up later. Or 2, do y'all think he will be all right? Let me know how y'all feel about this whole car situation, okay? Because I don't know. I'm like, Tariq, I think you're doing just a little too much. And yes, Jacob, you can't forget about the pork and beans. Come on. And you gotta put the hot dogs and rice with it. That's a whole meal right there, for real. And we ain't gonna talk about the TV dinners. Lions, he said no more choose Tariq to replace Mecca. I can see that. Jacoby said fashion is top tier. Yeah, Tariq be wearing that. That trench coat was fire. Hey, HFG. They always looking fresh, but it's not realistic. Exactly. That's the only gripe I had. I'm like, y'all fired. Y'all drip down. Like, y'all drizzling up in there, but it's not really realistic, honestly. Let's keep it real. Like, mainly Tariq. Monet, that's understandable. You're a queen pen. Kane, the whole Tahadas, that's fine. But Tariq specifically, I'm like, why are you wearing Fendi? This Fendi coat was $3,000, bro. Like, nah, your lawyer ain't letting you get unless Ghost gave him a monthly clothing allowance. I don't want to. It's a lot. Okay. AG, facts, or begging the hottest for a ride. Lions Den, you think it's cool? DeMarcus, Kara, Renee, you said yeah, you think it's gonna get him caught up. Moochie, you said I think he may be all right unless Effie brawls a child. Yeah, I think he kind of felt a little bit away because last episode, episode 3, she was like, at least I got me a whip. Tariq was like, dang, I'm out here looking bad out here in these streets. I'm looking bad out here in these streets. I'm like, yes, you are, Tariq, because them Gucci's are not meant to be walking and on the number 2 train. Sorry. It's not. The 101 bus don't want to see the Gucci shoes. I'm just saying, get your priorities together, okay? I'm just saying. I don't know what it is by these alphabets. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been crunching numbers all day. at work. So these letters is getting to me. Don't judge me. HFG, you said one, it's Frank Lewis giving it fur coat vibes. Exactly. It's definitely giving this, y'all. It's definitely giving that, but hey, go off to Reek.
Reek, you was walking by a week ago. Now you got you a Porsche, yo.
I'm just saying. I'm low key happy, but hey, just a few more comments before I get out of here. Jacoby said, if y'all catch me on the gram with the brown on YK, and in real life, people will go broke on clothes and wonder why they don't have the money. That is facts, okay? I love me fashion, but I be balling on a budget up in here, okay? I would definitely have me a Gucci bag with a Fashion Nova outfit. I am not ashamed. Okay, I am not ashamed because I got grown people bills up here in these scripts. Okay. Your man who? Frank Lucas, Denzel, or Bobby Shmurda? Who? Rainy J? Let us sister know. Let us sister know. Tariq did Drew that Noma helped him with the car. I think maybe it's a little grammatical situation. Lion's Den. But yeah, he need to explain. And I did mention in the previous live, I feel like the only way that he can justify, because normally, no, let's keep it real. Let's keep it funky. Tariq is already on their radar. For real, for real. This car, I feel like is not going to help. But the only way I could see a scenario that he can justify is have Uncle Luke, okay, at Western Holden say, hey, I need a favor. I need you to kind of sign off on a document or even write me a check to show that, I mean, you know, some type of way to finagle, like, hey, this was my gift, or this was my percentage or my incentive for signing, you know, RSJ, if I got the alphabets right. He can kind of spin it that way. Because I feel like the feds would need to have proof of income, because Tariq over there ain't got no job. He working on an internship that is not paid. They can probably verify that his lawyer is not giving him any type of, you know, withdrawals or any requests to get money out. Like he's going to have to figure that out. I'm just saying. Jacoby said the Gucci bag going to hold his value. Oh gosh. Rainy J said Denzel. Okay, yes, Denzel. Y'all, but that was pretty much it. I can go on and on about Effie. Of course, we got sidetracked, but we still talk about the show, so it's all still relevant. But yeah, you know, we can go ahead and just wrap this up with Effie. You know, we know probably the top 2 reasons why people hate her is because of the whole Choate situation and Lauren. But in closing, I would just say Effie is that girl. I feel like she's one of the most complex and the most versatile characters on the show. There's honestly, to me, not a whole lot of, especially women characters like this. I mean, if y'all want to let me know, if y'all can think of somebody else, like, let me know. Because she is well-rounded for real. Like, she's book smart, street smart. She's just fire in terms of a character. Ethics, you know, we got to see. But we did see that she is kind of like a lone wolf, you know, little orphan Annie is what we call her. So I feel like a lot of things that people probably may expect from her, like loyalty or what have you, it may be a struggle for her in some sense, because when you grow up alone or by yourself or not with a lot of family, there are a lot of things, you know, with ethicals and values and morals that may be a struggle. Not saying it as an excuse or anything, but people, you know, struggle a little more with certain values because there was either no one there to teach them, or they've been burnt, you know, too many times. Not gonorrhea burnt, child, but you know what I mean. You know, they've been done wrong or abandoned or abused, you know, to the point where a lot of things that are innately, you know, natural to the average human, it may not come easy. I'm not necessarily making excuses for her, but I just understand, you know, the character development that we're seeing, and that I still am positive and hopeful with Effie. Of course, we don't know the future. She could very well disappoint me, and that is okay, because I have been disappointed plenty of times with some certain moves in the Power universe. So that is okay. This is a show. I love it. And we're going to see what's happening. You know, we got episode 5 coming up. I appreciate you, DeMarcus. Thank you. Rainy J said we needed NYPD pulling Tariq overseeing. Child, they had a cute little TikTok. Him, Braden, and some other guy. I think it's his cousin or something. If y'all not following Michael Rainey Jr., please do. He is hilarious. When I first started following him, I was a little thrown off because all I heard was F-bomb bombs and curse words. I was like, ooh, Tariq. Like, I really, at that point, it was hard for me to separate the character and the actor. But I was just like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, you over here cursing? What? But yeah, he is definitely low-key different than Tariq, of course, is the character. But it kind of threw me off a little bit because I felt like, I watched him grow up. Jacoby said, I think all frap, no cap is legalized as a business. Yeah, I'm sure it is. They know how to get... I hope, oh Lord, I don't know. Your badge died, but way before maybe they found somebody else. We'll see. Is the coffee good? At least let the coffee be good to throw off the scent, because I ain't seen that near coffee pot in the Carter. Like, do we have the coffee near the Coke? How is this working? I saw them putting the drugs under the cup, but I ain't see the cup fill up. Like, are we doing just coffee? Do we do frappuccinos? Like, what is it looking like over there? Do we have snacks? Do we have muffins? Like, come on, we need to make sure we're doing all the things, okay? Rainy J said, poor Effie. Pretty girl, I got your back. Well, we got a good iron. Yes, y'all should. Effie is a young Louis not without the charm. I do see similarities in their characters as well, so you're not too far off the market, of course, the Marcus. Rainy J, but when did her brother die? Well, she was 15 or 16 or so when she was in Choate, telling Tariq this. So I'm not sure if it was fresh or not. I don't know the timestamp, but good question. AG said so far the season has been fire. Yes, girl. I see my breathing starting to act up, so I'm about to get a couple of pumps of my asthma because the vid's still on your girl a little bit. I gotta go to the doctor because I don't know, my energy ain't all the way the same. But this is live number 2 of number 3. So if you haven't caught my early live for Bel Air season 7 recap, please check that out. Of course, please check out all of my previous content. If you don't know, if you're new, I do also review Snowfall, of course, Power Book 2, Bel Air. Also have some good fun movie reviews and stuff planned for the future. So please stay locked in with your girl. I appreciate it. I'll be on Moochie's channel shortly to discuss Snowfall. And of course, Snowfall comes on at 10. So we got a long night. And I just pray to God they don't stress me out on Snowfall, okay? Because I don't have the time, okay? How many more pumps left I got on this albuterol? I may need a refill when the season is over, okay? Because both shows are stressing with a K, stressing me the F out, okay? HFG. I'm sorry, boo-boo. I don't know what's going on with these alphabets. I don't watch too many years of Sesame Street to be doing this, okay? Said I bet those cups are empty at the top. That's what I'm saying. Look empty. I'm like, come on, can we at least... Well, I don't know how that would work. What could work? Coffee and Coke. I just know Tiny gonna F up. Like, somebody gonna ask for 2 sugars and gonna end up getting booger sugar, and it's gonna mess up the whole goddamn thing, okay? I know it's gonna blow up, and it's gonna be a problem. And I'm gonna be stressed out. And I won't be surprised if they bring that ish to Stansfield, because the kids, the college kids like the coffee, okay? But y'all, thank you so much for watching. I mean, right now it's 27 of y'all. So when I check my stats in a few minutes, if I don't see 27 other likes, y'all not really for your girl. Y'all really low-key stalkers, and I need to file restraining orders on all y'all. Because y'all playing around with your girl. Why do me like that? It's free. I ain't asking y'all for no bread, okay? I mean, if y'all want to donate my cash out right there, feel free. But I'm just saying, at the very least, your girl's over here using all of her breaths, okay? You see this pump right here? This asthma pump ain't free. I got insurance, but it's still ain't. Well, what's it for? Did I pay for it last time? Anywho, y'all know what I mean, okay? I'm still paying for my insurance, okay? So please, I'm asking, like this video, subscribe. Let's get down in the comments. I enjoyed talking to y'all about this. Snowfall review will be Saturday at 8:15. Power review will be Sunday mornings, 11 a.m. Of course, Eastern Standard Time. Bel Air. I just did episode 7 review. I'll probably sneak that in on Sunday sometime. But y'all, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Renee. I have 31 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I love what I do. I love talking with y'all. And we a little friendly up in here, okay? But until next time, toodles.